We're back in Clinton, Mississippi, thanks to our drone pilot, Mr. Samuel Long, for bringing us right into the playing surface here in Clinton. It's Robinson Hale Stadium, and once again, it's the home of the biggest game of them all. Class 4A Division I. It's a champion to be crowned. Will it be a three-peat for the Hawks, or will the Raiders of Jackson Academy finally pull off their first state title since 2011? And from the south, here comes the Jackson Academy Raiders to the surface. And now from the north, here come the Hartfield Hawks, the two-time defending champs. Well, the atmosphere is exactly what we hoped it would be. Barnett puts a high kick into this one, sailing down to the 15-yard line, and they swapped returners all of a sudden, and almost got away with a nice little return there. A toss to the outside, and an early fumble. Jumping on top of it, very closely losing that initial was Colin McIntyre. 2nd and 11 for the Hawks. Bouncing outside, nowhere to go. Tackle made by Jaden Walker. In motion now, Elliott will go to throw. Steps up in the pocket, he's gonna have room to run. He's gonna try to get these wisely with 3 white shirts awaiting his arrival. He slides down shy of the first down at the 36-yard line. He'll go to work with the offensive pistol formation. Give to Eric Beasley. Beasley draws some contact, and he has dropped. He fumbles the football. It looks like Hartfield has come away with it, and they have. First turnover of the game. Both teams fumble the first football. The Hawks recover the J fumble from Ethan Elliott. Now they'll go with it. Outside, no running room, and Adam Alexander rides the ball carrier down, and Katie Catchings. Catchings with the carry, bounces off Alexander, gets popped again, and still moving forward, and a first down for the Hawks. Elliott, again with Catchings to his left, will look right now, fire a low ball. Did he have his knee down? Womack looked like he kept it above ground, and tackled by Matheson in space inside the 10-yard line, nearing a first and goal opportunity. 3rd and 3 for Elliott and the Hawks. He'll give the Catchings again, trying to bounce it outside, and he's able to escape one would-be tackle and 2 would-be tacklers and dance into the end zone for an opening touchdown. Hawks are on the board first. Katie Catchings scores from 8 yards out. Evans will snap it to him. Walker looking deep. Has a target down there, 101 coverage, and it's an interception for the Hawks. 2 plays, 2 takeaways, and it's Braylon Womack with the interception. Quick tunnel screen, read well by Amari Johnson. And that'll be a loss of the play. Elliott fires it underneath and short hops his receiver, Womack. McMahon will now punt it away for the Hawks. Spiraling, beautiful kick again, and taken to the 32-yard line, looking for a near side return. And just not a lot there for Hollins. Beasley will get the carry. Beasley into open space, and he can turn on the Jets. Eric Beasley to the 20, being tracked down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Raiders! 58 yards, what an answer from Jackson Academy. Back to pass Elliott. Here comes the pressure, he escapes it, but can't escape all of it. Oh my goodness. Knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Seward and Alberts on the crunch. Elliott, pressure comes right over the middle. Ball gets separated from receiver by Seward. Oh my goodness, what a collision. Walker nowhere to go with it, so he just tucks it to try to run for the first down, and he comes up shy of that goal line. Stopped right at that line by Katie Catchings and company. This punt comes near side, and will check up like Chris Brooks' pitching wedge at the 37-yard line. 1:48 to go. The Hawks will go back to work, and it's a keeper for Elliott. He's trying to get the outside. He is not going to get there. Matheson takes it down. Elliott dumps it off and held on to nicely. Not quite the first down. Luke Wesson dropped shy. 3rd down and short, though, coming up. Got to get to the 48. And met at the line. Did they get credit for forward progress? It's going to be right at the goal line. We'll see where they mark it down. That takes us to the end of 1 quarter, tied at 7 between Jay and Hartfield. 1st and 10. And there's that tunnel screen. There's the pursuits. Mari Jackson holds on to Womack, and now the cavalry arrives. He looks that direction. Elliott now checks it down. Fires over the middle. Caught for a first down and more. Hawks are into Raider territory down inside the 35-yard line. Elliott, and no, it's a Womack Wild Hawk formation. He's able to continue to move forward. Stood up at the 25-yard line, just shy of a first down. Womack again will keep it. And he escapes one arm tackle inside the ceasefire blue zone. First down, Hawks. Elliott to throw. Dumps it off to Catchings in the backfield. Catchings wrapped up, he'll go down. Did he get back to even the line of scrimmage is the question. It's hooking a little bit though, but I tell you, if it's a high school field goal goalpost, that's probably good. But for the Hawks, it sails wide left, and the Raiders hold on defense. Walker fires back shoulder, and did he make the grab is the question. They say yes, he did make the catch. That was sensational by Braylon Short. Joseph Walker. Walker tries to hurdle and somehow does get over Ford Ray. Walker turns and hands it off to Mays again. He fights through a gap and is able to get the first down. Walker fires underneath, and there's a wide open Fletcher Cox. He gets the first down across the 30, down inside the 25-yard line. Beasley, this direct snap, trying to follow his blockers. He will dive forward and get the first down. Walker will keep it, follow the blockers, goal line, touchdown, Raiders! Joe Walker finds the end zone for the 7th time this season, and Jackson Academy has their first lead of the night. 14 unanswered points thus far. Here comes that pressure again. Adam Alexander's there. Quarterback sack for the Raiders. Elliott took too much time, and you call that what? A coverage set, right? McMinn. There's a punt blocked into the end zone. McMinn's trying to get over there, and he's able to kick it out of, no, he kicks it in play, actually. That's an illegal kick, I would believe. I don't know what the ruling is here. I'm just going to let the referees decide it as Jay recovers at the 15-yard line. Walker will go on the quarterback draw. He's got some room to run inside the 30. He's still at his feet at the 20. Down at the 19-yard line. First down, Raiders. Terran Green drops it. A throw down the middle of the field. Now it is going to be first and goal for the Raiders as, wow, talk about coming back from a mistake as Short makes the catch. Big play here for this Hartfield defense, trying to get a stand. Keep Jay out of the end zone. Beasley follows the blockers, dives in, touchdown. Raiders are back in the end zone one more time. Beasley his second strike into the painted area, and the Raiders tack on one more. It's 22-7. There's the kneel down, and at the end of one half of football, Hartfield got score number 1. After that, it was all Jackson Academy. They lead this one 23-7 at the break. And second half is officially underway. It'll start in the air. Amari Johnson catches in space, and he knows how to run in space. Trying to get to the second level, and does. 45-yard line, and a first down for the Raiders to start. First and 10. Beasley trying to weave his way through. Busts out of the pile. He's off and running again. 20, 15, 10, 5. Drag down deep in Hartfield territory. A touchdown-saving tackle made by Coleman Williams. And they're threatening to get into the end zone to start the quarter, and they do. It's Joe Walker dancing to daylight again. Walker's second rushing touchdown of the night. Jackson Academy strikes to start the second half. Left side carried by Elliott. He is knocked down by Alexander. Ethan Elliott back to pass. Looks over his options, has to dump it down. What a catch in open space. Are you serious? Come on, King Gibbs. That was just not, that wasn't fair. Not everybody can make a one-handed catch like that. So Womack will get the handoff and take it around the edge. Looking for another gear. Finding it at the 10-5. Touchdown, Womack and the Hawks. Womack might have even gotten a cramp as he got all the way down, and an additional flag at the end as Seward tackled him outside the end zone. Walker will give. Right through the hole, Mays dives forward, picks up 7 or 8. Walker hands it off, and Mays fights forward, runs past that gold line, and picks up a big first down for the Raiders at the 45 of Hartfield. Kingston Mays will follow his blockers. He got the first down. He's still on his feet. Makes one man miss, and inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Kingston Mays, 43 yards away. And Jackson Academy pushed it back to a 36-14 advantage. Play clock under 5 now. Elliott fires underneath. Oh, a near beautiful catch. Johnson denies the opportunity from Luke Wesson. Walker will follow Beasley. Bounce it outside, but unable to escape the grasp. B.J. Evans is dragging him forward. That'll end 3 quarters of play. 37-14 your score. Jackson Academy 12 minutes away from halting a three-peat and claiming their first state title since 2011. Walker to throw underneath. It's going to be Hollins complete at the 5 and a first down and goal coming up for the Raiders. Game clock shift late for the Hawks. Might have shifted out of the way as Walker is going to walk in for another Jackson Academy touchdown. Joseph Walker has found the end zone 3 times tonight. Ethan Elliott going to be dropped to the backfield by Gus Summers. The Hawks kind of content, it feels like, to run some of the clock down as well. This game that is currently starting to get out of hand. Elliott to pass. Fires it right over the middle, and 2 different receivers were literally running the same route, and because of that, they got mixed up on who was trying to make the grab. McMinn sends this one on the way. Take to the 47-yard line by Jalen Hollins. He's taking 2 back to the house on a punt return this year. Thinking about a 3rd, but denied that opportunity around the 25-yard line. Beasley, touchdown. Exclamation point for the Raiders. They cross the half-century mark. Here in the final frame. There's the kneel down. Joe Walker. The Raiders are going to be the state champions. A final score of 50-14. And Jackson Academy finishes on top this season as the state champions of Class 4A Division I. Jackson Academy 11-1 finish on the year, and here comes that moment. Up goes the trophy. The gold football goes to Jackson Academy.